And now you might want to hold off on packing your bags this summer because there is still so much to see here in Israel. And the Jewish National Fund USA and the Society for Preservation of Heritage Sites in Israel are opening up a wide variety of activities throughout the country, and it's all for free. Joining us now with more is Shahar Hermalin, spokesperson for the Society for Preservation of Heritage Sites in Israel. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So first of all, what are heritage sites and why visit them?
So the Society for Preservation oversees about 200 heritage sites in Israel, all across the country. And when you talk about heritage sites, we mean sites that have to do with what we call our way to independence, our pathway to independence, sometimes our struggle for independence, going back from the first Aliyah, the 1870s, 1880s, all the way through the establishment of the state. So what you have, sometimes these are sites that have to do with famous battles, the War of Independence and others, the first stages of settling in different parts of the country, and so on and so on. You have museums, you have open sites, you have so many places to see. It's just incredible.
So a wide variety of places. And tell us a little bit about the different activities that are being offered this August.
So throughout August, we offer different kinds of activities for all ages. You can come and visit, for example, the Ayalon Institute, the secret bullet factory that operated just outside Rehovot under the noses of the British in the pre-state days. The athlete detention camp that tells the story of those immigrants who finally made their way to Eretz Israel and found themselves again behind barbed wire and with British guards all around them. You can go and visit the Valley Train station in Kfar Yehoshua in the Jezreel Valley. Tells the story, the importance of that train and what it did to the settling in the Jezreel Valley. Mikveh Israel, not far away from here, the very first agricultural school in Eretz Israel, founded 1870, is opening its gates for children and families to do all kinds of activities. And again, hundreds of sites all over the country, and you are more than welcome to go and check the website and see what we offer all over.
So this is really suitable for people of all ages?
So we have a large variety of activities. Some of them are for the entire family. Some of them are for children. Some of them are for adults. And it's all very, very, in very great details in our website. You can check and see what suits you and what is more suitable for you, your friends, whoever wants to come.
Now, I'm curious, you mentioned a number of the sites, but I'm curious to hear about some of your personal favorites that you can maybe recommend to our viewers to visit this summer.
Well, I just mentioned two of my favorites. Mm-hmm. The Ayalon Institute is a fascinating story about how a secret bullet factory operated between 1945 and 1948, right under the noses of the British during the times that Jews were not officially allowed to handle guns or ammunition. People who worked there risked their lives and managed to manufacture almost over 2 million bullets that played a key role in the War of Independence. Another favorite of mine is Mikveh Israel. It's a beautiful place. More people should come and visit it. The very first agricultural school started with one student in 1870, and today over 2,000 students. And some of our best farmers and researchers started away in Mikveh Israel, athlete detention camp, the Valley Train. You have the old courtyard in Kibbutz En Shemer and in Kibbutz Kfar Masarik, two sites where you can learn about what kibbutzim were like 80, 90 years ago, the first years of kibbutzim. And again, it's all fascinating. It's like ask, which one of your children you like more. But I recommend all of them, I do.
I have to say that I remember as a child visiting the bullet factory. It's one of my first memories of coming to visit Israel. I found it to be absolutely fascinating. Now, why is it so important for the Jewish National Fund USA to support, these special heritage sites?
First of all, I have to say that Jewish National Fund USA is an amazing partner, and we are able to preserve and sometimes rebuild and improve heritage sites all over Israel thanks to our partnership with Jewish National Fund USA. And they help us, by spreading the word all over the United States to hundreds of thousands of people, many of whom end up supporting the Society for Preservation and the heritage sites. And also, we have a joint committee with Jewish National Fund USA. Together, we choose the projects, the initiatives we want to support and we want to improve and we want to rebuild. And thanks to that partnership, we are able to do so much. But what is important for me to say is that, other than being fun, the heritage sites are so important because we want everyone in Israel, outside of Israel, all over the world, especially the younger generation, to come and understand what we had to go through to have what we all are enjoying today. So other than being a great place to visit and a lot of fun for the whole family, it teaches us a very, very important part in our history.
Absolutely. And free this summer in August for all who want to visit. Shahar, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you.
Will your children grow up Jewish? It all depends on their education. For more information about an Israeli scholarship, scan the QR code here.